This is segment 4 of our Massacre Flats hike on the Yana Trail in Northern California. So we have arrived at Massacre Flats. This is Massacre Flats. It was home to about 1,000 Wintu Indians back in the 1800s and probably even before that. It's a pretty well-known place from history. So back in early 1800, John C. Fremont was a captain in the military during American expansion into California. He was sent this way from, I want to say, Illinois. He was from Illinois. They departed Illinois, headed this way. So they got over to Nevada area. They headed up over the Sierra Nevada mountain range. From my understanding, they pretty much, were battling the Spaniards. He was sent over here with a whole platoon full of men, a couple hundred men, wagons, horses, all that good stuff. They made it to Redding Ranch, I want to say it is, which is just northeast of this area here. As they left there and came across, they happened upon this Wintu Tribe that you can only imagine. This is a pretty big area here. They filled this area, about 1,000 Indians. So I mean, if you can think, teepees, the trees probably were as dominant in that time. Probably less trees in this region here, but as they came, as Captain Fremont came up over this ridge line and saw all these Indians here, Wintu Tribe, he told his men, kill everyone. So with their long rifles and their handguns, they stood up on these ridges and surrounded them from that ridge on that side, surrounded them on all sides, and started killing them. As the story goes, he was just a brutal man. And here's Massacre Flats Trail here. He was just a brutal man. Killed a lot of Spaniards, killed a lot of Indian tribes, and no questions asked. And so they started massacring, men, women, children, didn't matter. They killed about 600 to 700 of the Wintu Indians up here on the flats. From my understanding is they waited for sunrise. They ambushed them, left them all lay. There was most of the women and children that were here ran over here to the river. There's a big beach that runs across here. This is the Sacramento River. It used to not be this big back then, but yeah, this is Sacramento River, and most of the women and children ran over here to get into kayaks with a few of the tribesmen to load them up. They weren't able to do that before Captain John Fremont and his men made it to him. They actually stood there and just slaughtered the rest of the 200 men and women right here on the river. They said 200 men and women were dead floating down the river. Yeah, now this is actually turned into a campground. There's an outhouse there, and what's kind of weird, and you know, I believe in spiritual awakening, spiritual things, but there's always pigs that are rooting up all on the top of the ridges, all the way around this whole place. You can find pigs, you can find animals. Once you get down into these flats here, not one of these trees or acorns are rooted up by any pigs. I find that pretty fascinating. And there is an abundance of boars out here. I mean abundance of boars. You can hear some shooting right there. People are out hunting. They probably just came across some pigs.
Look at that, Jack. That
was from south area over there. I know when I come out hunting, there's usually a family of pigs that are down in this ravine in this valley off this ridge just south of here. Usually I always find them there. And it's a pretty big family, couple sows, quite a few piglets. So there's a couple gunshots, but yeah, now this is a campground. There's a little fire pit here. Looks like some people were out here, excuse me, camping. Probably not recently.
This is a campground?
Oh, look at, there goes some ducks. But yeah, that's what occurred at Massacre Flats. We are 4 miles in right now, a little over 4 miles in. We took a shortcut and came straight up over one of these ridges. So we probably shaved a mile off. It's about 5 miles in, maybe a little more. From segment 2 of the video was right along that whole plateau right there is where I took segment 2. So you can see we're pretty far away. But yeah, great historical events happened here. Not great because a lot of people died, but just the history, the rich history behind all this. And you know, it's just sitting back and trying to imagine this whole area housing, you know, 1,000 plus Wintu Indian, and it must have been absolutely beautiful. This is by far one of the prettiest little valleys. And what's cool is in the middle of the summer, when all of this whole area right here is brown and just desolate and dead looking, this spot right here, this whole little lower valley right here, stays green all year long. I mean, I've been in here hunting when it was, you know, mid-August and 115 degrees out, and for some reason this is always plush and green through here. I mean, always, all year long. But yeah, that is our hike for the day. Kimbo, good job, baby. Her feet got wet back there at that crossing, segment 3 video, and then she got wet. We crossed another little creek and she got wet again, but she's like, my feet are gonna be hurting, they're wet and gross. But yeah, oh, we came up across over this one ridge, 2 beautiful huge bald eagles came flying, soaring above us, and then they landed in this tree not too far away. And I tried to capture some good pictures with my camera, and right when I got close enough to really get some good close-up pictures of them, dogs scared them and they took off flying. And then we came up over another ridge and saw a couple coyotes take off. So there's definitely an abundance of wildlife out here. There's all kinds of really amazing, wonderful stuff to experience and see and learn about the history that comes with, you know, this place, and pretty much, you know, every place that we go and see, there's history behind it, and you know, to learn about it and just to be out here is a story all in itself. I definitely will be coming back now since they put this campground and stuff in to do some hiking in and camping. It's not too far. It's pretty close to home. My 4-year-old loves to do that kind of stuff. So this is a perfect little spot, you know, to bring the family and get out and be adventurous and hike through and just be one with nature and enjoy the stunning views. I mean, it is just gorgeous. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous and peaceful and quiet and just soul soothing out here. Just somewhere you can just sit and stare off into, you know, the river or wherever. You know, bring a book and sit here and read. I always try to have books with me and just expand your mind and enjoy this. Look at that. Look at that sky in the background. Gosh. Absolutely beautiful. Not that guy. That. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to leave me a comment, like and subscribe to my channel, please, so I can keep making these videos and keep coming out. And I'll come out anyways, but it's always nice knowing that, you know, people are enjoying what I'm posting and the videos I'm uploading. And please, like I said earlier, leave an inspirational quote in the comments, or just comment about anything. If you have any questions on how to find this place, or if you need, you know, a pin drop or whatever. Like I said in prior videos, and I'll probably continue saying this in every video that I do, if I can inspire one person to get out here and see the world and be one with nature and learn all the benefits that nature has to offer, then, you know, my job's never done. But at least I'm not doing this for nothing.
And there's service out here.
And yeah, oh, there you go. We got cell service. We got cell service. So that's another plus. I mean, a lot of people don't like to go hiking because they don't have cell service and they're so into their phones. But hey, we have cell service, so, you know, that's a plus.
No excuses.
Huh?
No excuses.
No excuses, yeah. No excuses to come out and join us out here. But yeah, thank you. Like and subscribe, please.